Your boy over there just having so much fun. Lambie is just having so much fun. Life is a joy when you are a lamball. Oh, I got poultry. Poultry. You and your poultry tasks. Alright, well, let's use our frying pan some more, shall we? We'll make an egg. Hey, look, when I use the frying pan, it actually works like a frying pan, and it doesn't do other things. Baked berries. I'll bake some berries, sure. Oh, apparently it takes a little while to bake berries. I really wasn't thinking ahead when I started this. I didn't realize it was going to take this amount of time, but okay. Oh geez, it's 1 o'clock. Okay. Nintendo was copywriting walking mechanics for all games. You know, it would not surprise me. Something was rather foul about that joke. Oh, this is gonna take too long. Okay, I'm not doing this right now. Cancel? No, seriously, how do I? Yeah, there we go. No. Flyer. Cancel. Cancel. Thank you. Yeah, give me the berries back. Alright. Is this empty? How is this empty already? What is that little bastard's been eating that much food? Holy wow, man. Holy wow. Okay, you can't be eating that much, man. You can't be eating that much, bud. I can only feed you so much. So let's see. We do this thing. And then it tells us to do other stuff. Oh, I never made a parachute. I need to actually make one. But I need cloth. And I don't have enough cloth. So I have to make some cloth. Make all of it. Then I can have glider. Everybody loves glider. You did an amazing job. You should be so very proud of yourself. He likes to get his chow on, yeah, for sure. I didn't even, you know what I should do is I should really look at the stats of like all the pals that I have and figure out like what I want to actually have with me so far. Like, it probably doesn't matter very much this early on in the game, but like part of me is like, you know, like for all I know, this little bugger might have some kind of weird details that view details. Yeah, what's your power of Gaia increase in earth attack damage? What's up? I am gonna get startled by that a whole lot. I can already tell. I can already tell that is going to startle the fuck out of me, like, all the time. Ah, that's great. Just freaking great. Alright, all of you go in there. I don't know anything about any of y'all, and we need to learn some stuff. Botanical banner, heated body, fit as a fiddle, hooligan. Wow, this is a badass bird. Rawr. He's a badass bird. I do love the rawr. The rawr is beautiful. Ooh, an artisan bird. It's an artisanal bird. Artisanal. I don't remember what artisan means. And apparently, how do I... Look, all y'all go up there, okay? How do I... View details. Okay, artisan. Work speed, plus 50%. Lays eggs in the ranch. Does gathering. Okay, so we'll do bird. So bird is good, so we will do bird. The cat is a coward, but all of those cats are cowards, so that's fine. Burly body. Okay, you're good for fighting. Serious. Power with serious. Work speed plus 20%. Okay, so you're a worker. I need to build a bed for you. You are bird. Heated body, fit as a fiddle, hooligan. What does that all mean? Hooligan. Okay, lots of attack. Decrease ice damage. Max stamina plus 25%. Okay, so you will be you'll be fighting bird. And what's the cat do? What's the cat doing? Oh, the cat does mining and carrying stuff. You do that thing and that thing. You do those things. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we'll put the cat. We'll do the cat. And then I gotta build. I love how they all just immediately run over there and start chowing down on all the food. Like, no fucks given. Just immediately run over to the food. Bird, bird's bird. Bird. Bird is a bird. Say a bird. Bird is doing. I sleepy and want to go to bed, but I gotta wait for ASE to finish re-downloading. What is ASE? What is ASE? Alright, well, we got a fire. We got building stuff. We got storage stuff. We got beds. I got a bed. There's food. There's not food. I got a seed. I gotta throw the seeds. Ark Survival Evolved. I want to know if Ascended is any good, because I have Evolved. I have Survival Evolved, but I don't know if Ascended is good. I kind of want to get it, because I know that they are doing stuff to basically upgrade all of the maps. And I really like that they're converting all the maps over to Unreal 5. And I have heard that they have changed some things in Ascended that are really good changes. But I haven't really talked to anybody that's played it yet to really have a good idea of if it's really worthwhile or not. Like, the only... I hate Ascended. They took Evolved and made it microtransactions. Instead, every mod you have to buy. Well, for me, I don't care. Mods or whatever. I could give a fuck about mods. There is so much customization in that game that I don't need mods. I don't need anything special for it. So, I'm a little angry at Ark for basically redoing Ark Survival Evolved and not giving people our Ascended, because it's literally just Ark Survival Evolved with map upgraded visually and a new server. So, okay, so I will say this about that. I think anybody who bought the game previously should get the new one, but they should get it at a big discount, because you have purchased the game before and you are not getting something that is brand new per se. But I will say this too. All of those upgrades and everything that they did, that took a lot of developer time. They had to go and they had to learn a brand new engine. They had to update all the things that required for that engine. They had to purchase the rights to use that engine and everything else. They had to create all new art assets. They had to basically rebuild all of those maps with all of those new art assets and everything, and that takes time. And the people who did that work deserve to get paid for that work. Like, I think it is unfair to any developer to expect that, you know, you should just get something for free when work has gone in to make a new thing. Now, I don't think it's fair to have people who own the games previously and own those maps previously to expect that they should have to pay full price for it, because, like you said, it's not anything that they did. But at the end of the day, and this is going to be probably a very unpopular opinion, but at the end of the day, none of us, not a single one of us, are none of us are owed anything. None of us are owed anything. Nobody owes anybody anything. At the end of the day, you bought a game back when the game first came out. You got what you paid for. That's that. As I understand, that was just saying they could have offered a discount for the people who paid for the premium edition of Ark Survival Evolved, which I pre-ordered for $80. Where's my discount? So here's the thing. Nobody is owed anything. When you paid that $80 for that game back then, you got what you paid for. It would be nice. It would be, I think, a really good business move. I think it would have been very good of the developers to recognize their community and give them a discount. But none of us are owed anything. The sense of God damn it, I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. The sense of entitlement that a lot of people seem to have nowadays is just crazy. And this is not to insult anybody or call anybody out or to say that anybody is doing anything wrong, but overall in the gaming community, there is just this overwhelming sense of entitlement that people have, and I don't understand where that comes from. Like, because, you know, if I'm trying to think of like another, it isn't the only game company to do this. Sony Entertainment did it with a couple games, as did Bethesda and Activision, so it's not really new, but a little disappointing. Yeah, and it would be nice if those companies would do those things. I think it would be a great boon to their communities if they did those things. I think it would be a smart business move, because if you keep your core audience happy by doing things like that, they are more likely to draw in other people. They are more likely to keep playing. When you don't do those things, you are more likely to lose core folks in your community. And those people are not going to suggest your new game or your updated version of the game or whatever the case is. You know, but at the end of the day, nobody is entitled to anything. And like I said, that is probably an unpopular opinion. You know, I don't I don't particularly like that, like saying that. Because I believe it would have been much better if they had done those things. But at the end of the day, as a business, they chose not to do that. I think it sucks, but it's their choice, and it's their choice in the end. You know, I certainly don't want to buy the game all over again. But I also, you know, don't have thousands of hours in the game like a lot of other people that I know that were ARC players that have been ARC players for a very long time. True. Why we don't own any of the Steam games we own? It's only a license. Yep. I mean, and at the end of the day, yeah, that's all you're getting when you buy a game off Steam. You're only basically getting a license that says, yes, you have the right to play this game as long as it still exists on Steam. If Steam were to dissolve tomorrow, all the games that we own on Steam, we don't own anything. They're all gone. But Fanon will get the new Skyrim 2050. I already have Skyrim. I have the VR Game of the Year edition or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. There's been so many versions of Skyrim. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how many versions of Skyrim there's been. How do I save? Or I think it just auto saves. So I am going to come over here, do a little bit of this action, return to title, because it's almost 1:30, and I need to get some chill out time and everything. Unfortunately, the same can be said with any digital purchase of any game on any console. Yeah, like at this point, I think one of the only places where you can buy a game right now and you actually owned the game, you fully owned the game, is through Good Old Games. Good Old Games, I think, is like one of the only places where you can actually buy a digital copy of the game and you get full ownership of the game, not just a license to play it. Honestly, if most of the people that I knew played things over on GOG, I would probably actually spend more of my money over on GOG. But because there's so much on Steam, and because so many people play on Steam, that's where I end up choosing to go and get my games at. Now, I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could probably find some ways around, you could find ways to get around the whole offline installer thing from Steam. I'm sure there's people out there that have figured it out. I would be absolutely shocked if they hadn't, to be honest. I would be shocked if there wasn't somebody out there that had found a way to get around that. But that's why, like, whenever there's a free game offered on Good Old Games, I immediately just go and, like, download it. And I have, like, I've started to gain quite a... I've started to get a pretty nice chunk of games on Good Old Games. And it's only because, like, I come here to Prime and Twitch and everything, and I just keep downloading them whenever they say, hey, here's a free game, here's a free game, here's a free game, here's a free game. I just keep grabbing them. Like, I'm probably... like, the likelihood that I will ever actually get to them and play them off of Good Old Games? Probably not very likely. Because I don't think Steam is going anywhere anytime within my lifetime. I have not seen anything that leads me to believe that Steam is going anywhere anytime within my lifetime. So I'm not particularly worried about it right now. But that being said, still, whenever something shows up as available that I think is going to be even a game that I'm slightly interested in Good Old Games, I take it and go and get it. Not until GA ban passes. I don't know what GA, not Gabbin. I don't know what Gabbin is. But has your game library beaten Katashis? Oh god, no. I would, no. There's no way. Because I know Kit buys almost everything on Good Old Games First. We still don't have an official release date for Light No Fire from Hello Games yet. No, it when it's ready, it'll be ready. Gavin, the creator of Valve. Ah, gotcha. Gabe Newell, the owner of Steam. Yeah, I mean, who knows what'll happen when he passes? I don't know. Like, you know, I don't know anything about the guy. I don't know how old he is. I don't know anything. So, you know, the Wizard of Steam. Yeah, hopefully that, you know, hopefully when he is no longer there, hopefully, you know, whether that be in the fact that he passes away or he leaves the company or whatever the case is, hopefully whoever is still there, you know, upholds the core values of what he upholds right now for Steam. You know, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe whoever comes in next will be like, no, you guys deserve to have the offline installers, and suddenly we will have access to them. Who knows? But until then, like I said, whenever something comes up on Good Old Games that I can get, I just boop, give me the code, enter the code, get the stuff. So, should anything ever happen, I will have some games somewhere sitting over here somewhere else where I can utilize them and I can enjoy them. And that'll be that. I hope whoever is next comes in and says no AI games in Half-Life 3. You know, I don't know. I know a lot of people right now have a lot of hate for the whole AI thing. like it's just a thing that, you know, people are targeting their hate at. And all I'm going to say is I think AI stuff can be a great tool, but it should not be used exclusively to make stuff. Half-Life 3 is a meme at this point. I've not played any Half-Life, so I can't speak to it. Did you see the reports that chat about GPT-3 and how hard it was to delete it because it became self-aware and tried to reinstall its code while it was being deleted? They had to go through a manually delete every line of code to get rid of the check GPT-3. I would love to see a source for that. I would like to see a source article, or should I say a reliable source article that goes through that, because that sounds like some very sci-fi kind of stuff. I mean, because I don't know. That I have not heard of anything that we have created AI-wise that has come anywhere close to that yet. And so that seems like quite a stretch. I would sooner believe that, you know, somebody, you know, made up some kind of like fictional thing and presented it as though it were actually real. Cause yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sounds very clickbait. It sounds very it sounds like it is trying to do more of the hype how bad AI is. But who knows? Anything is possible. But considering that, you know, we can't even get AI to generate images of people that have, you know, only 5 fingers, I find it very hard to believe that an AI was created that became self-aware and had to be deleted manually, line of code by line of code. 5 fingers, 2 legs, and 2 arms. Yeah. That's what we're supposed to have. And then... scientifically possible! Alright. I don't want to get stuck into, like, a big conversation about AI and everything, because I know there's a lot of feelings about AI and everything that's going on with it, and, you know, all the stuff that people hype up and all of the scary stuff that people try and make out of it and everything. The article was under LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a freaking... it's a job search website. like that's a place where you go to look for a job. LinkedIn is... oh my... okay. Yeah, I would never think to go to LinkedIn for information like that. I managed to get him to wear the horns for the rest of the stream. OCD, the rules for today were set so that I would wear either the horns, the green hat, or the red hat until somebody redeemed one of the other ones. So you redeemed goat horns. Nobody has redeemed anything since. I never even started a timer for it. That was the whole point. I started out, the first half of the stream, I wore the green one.
I love this show.
When I switched over, I switched to the red hat. You redeemed goat horns. I put the goat horns on. Sorry to make you sad, but that's what it is. Anyway, it's time to go look for somebody to raid over to. It's time to close out for the night. Like I said, it's 1:30. I'm tired. I need to go get my chill on for a little while before I head to bed. Welcome in, Virus. You got here just as we are about to end. But Merry Christmas to you, Virus. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I hope you've got good stuff going on heading in towards the new year and everything. Thank you very much. Alright, let me get back to the Twitch front page and we will see who is on where doing what. Oh, speaking of Survival Ascended, Candy is on playing just that. Let's see who else is around. Someone on Stack Up is doing Monster Hunter. Man, there's almost nobody on that is there's almost nobody on. Ugh. This might sound terrible to say, but like, I don't even know that I have enough energy left to actually like raid somebody and, you know, do the whole chit chat whatever thing. Like, I'm kind of burnt. It is. today has been a day. And you might have some concept of what I'm talking about if you've been on the Discord today and you saw my announcement and everything. So yeah, I think I'm just going to I'm gonna skip the raid tonight, and I'm just gonna say, whoever you see on that is somebody that you love as a content creator, somebody that you want to spend time with, go over and see them and tell them Merry Christmas and let them know how much you appreciate them, because I appreciate all of you, and I want you guys to take that appreciation and spread it over to whoever you see next. That's my raid message for the night. Go see somebody that you want to see and make sure that they know that you appreciate them and what they do as a content creator. Other than that, I will be back tomorrow. We'll be back to more survival games and stuff. We'll see what we can get into. I'm thinking right now it will probably either be more Planet Crafter or maybe some more Palworld. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. Obviously, I have some work to do to try and get No Man's Sky working again. I don't know what it is, but I'm not having good luck with games this past week. Like, games have just been giving me issues. And I'm sad because the ones that are giving me issues are like two of my all-time favoriteest games ever. Like, of all the games I don't want to have break. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what's next? Is my Azurlane going to freaking take a well, there are some parts of Azurlane that are not working for me anymore. My phone's too goddamn old. I can't even play all of the game because my phone's too old. And what makes it even worse is if I try and use BlueStacks, the simulated phone that BlueStacks uses is also too old to keep up with some of the technology that Azurlane uses. My little gacha game has evolved past my phone and BlueStacks. Like, how freaking crazy is that? Anyway, I know it's technically the following day and everything, but Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you all for being here today, coming to hang out with me and bringing the good vibes and everything. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you take that, pass it on to whoever you're gonna go see next. Even if you only go see him for a couple minutes, click over to him, tell him Merry Christmas, belated Merry Christmas, and let them know that you appreciate them. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for, well, whatever we get into tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, nighttime, morning, wherever and whenever you are, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.